The Cambridge Film Festival Video Journal.
Just tell me when.
Going off in a direction. Come on, go on.
Max, when are we going?
Start now.
Yep, there.
Oh God. It's day 8 of the Cambridge Film Festival, the 35th Cambridge Film Festival. And I am joined here on Ushering, oh my balance has gone, with, I'm joined on Ushering by Sarah McIntosh and Jenny Clarke. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I'm taking this off, it's making me feel really off.
Not better.
Oh, there are. So let's butter up. Would you like these? No. Okay. So for the viewers online who are watching this video thousands of times, when they see a couple of babes in the thumbnail, maybe you could tell the online world and our friends in China who you are and what your relationship is to the Cambridge Film Festival.
Okay, I'm Jenny. And my relationship is I was once a volunteer, then an intern, and now just a paid member of staff, such as the trajectory of the film festival world.
Who brought you on the books?
Yeah, I'm finally officially allowed to work here.
And I'm Sarah. I was originally an intern in 2012, but since then have worked as the short film programmer, submissions coordinator, and more recently, as well as that, the administrator for the Cambridge Film Trust. I feel like we should be awed by that.
Yeah,
Such a long list of things.
it's a nice kind of place to work in Cambridge. So, back over here, look. We're still here. So, we're approaching the 4/5 mark of the 5/6 mark of the festival. We're day 8.
We're over halfway.
We're over halfway, thank you, Sarah.
Finally.
How are we feeling, the Royal We? What has been a highlight so far, and is there anything you're looking forward to on the final weekend of the festival?
Highlight so far has to be Dope on the first night. Second time of seeing, yeah. It's Dope, if you hadn't already guessed. I don't know what's coming up. I haven't looked that far ahead. Some shorts, I'm sure.
Actually, no.
No?
They're calming down a bit now. All the short fusion has been and gone, but that was definitely a highlight for me, obviously being the programme of it, and having such amazing crowds. Biggest numbers I've had
You've ever had?
ever. So that's brilliant to see, local people getting behind short filmmaking. On top of that, I think for me just watching films, my highlight was probably a Syrian love story, which is to say enjoy is probably not the right word. It's quite a harrowing story, but very poignant and very worthwhile. An important story to see, especially at this point in time. And what I'm looking forward to, I'm not sure. Maybe the surprise film, I'd say.
Yeah, good choice. I've heard it's not going to be Spectre or Star Wars, but maybe that's just being said to throw us off the scent. They
We
both,
could have an early cut of Star Wars.
yeah, I mean, they both begin with the letter S, and the surprise film begins with the letter S, or S.
Flawless budget.
I'm hoping for Demolition, Jean-Marc Vallée.
The
But
film he hasn't finished filming yet.
yeah, that one.
Okay.
You never know. A working copy or something.
Yeah, that could be
Early cut.
a rough cut. So I'm
That's the one.
gonna use what you just said to segue into another topic of discussion. So you mentioned, Sarah, that your short films in the festival have been the most well attended yet. Do you think that might have anything to do with a certain short film night that you both are programmers for in Cambridge, perhaps?
What could you be talking about, Jack?
Jenny?
What would you be referring to?
I hear there's a short film night called ReelWomen, which is in its third month, fourth month.
Coming up for the 4th month in October, yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to start? Because you'd started it, so you should take the
I'll
most.
start it, so I'll finish. About 4 months ago, I had an idea to create a film night promoting female filmmaking, and Jenny came on board with me, as well as a whole bunch of other really fantastic women who I know. And we've got a committee who program short films made exclusively by female filmmakers that gets shown every month in the Picturehouse. And October marks our 4th month, and we've actually got 2 events happening. this coming in October.
Which hour?
First one will be on October the 8th, which is a collaboration with the Water Sprite Festival.
Yeah, Water Sprite National Student Film Festival.
There we go, that's the tagline for Water Sprite. We'll be showing some of their films from their programme at Lucy, Old Film Festival.
Who's Lucy? I remember that name.
Yeah, she's a faint memory. Used to work for the film festival and now is up in Edinburgh, being all fancy and filmy.
God, I'd never moved to Edinburgh. None of us would, right?
No, never. Yeah, and then the second one,
October
are we
29th.
confirmed as to the theme?
We have not confirmed the theme yet.
Theme hasn't been confirmed, but it will be at the end of October. So one at the beginning and one at the end.
Could the theme be how to films which are programmed in when you're feeling very tired after a film festival?
It probably will be now.
Cool. Well, yeah. So, do you think by having these short film nights in the bar throughout the year, that's kind of cultivating a short film environment, which then feeds into these film festivals?
I hope so.
Do you think it helps?
I think it's all just down to my wonderful programme.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be it.
No, definitely. I think it really helps because people start to have a bit of trust in that they will have a fun time seeing short film and not be put off thinking that there's some kind of lesser art form or something.
And let's talk a little bit about film festivals in general. So Jenny, I've seen you in Edinburgh this year, and I know you went up to Sheffield Docfest.
Yep.
How do you feel Cambridge as a film festival compares to those two?
Well, they're all very different. Sheffield and Edinburgh are completely different, and Cambridge is completely different from them. Cambridge is home for me, so I feel very comfortable here. I think anyone comes in and is immediately welcomed by the Picturehouse as like a central location, which I don't think you really get so much in the other ones. And I don't know, the programme is excellent.
Yeah.
I always find some unusual films that I'm not expecting at Cambridge. I think that's its tradition.
And Sarah, we hung out in a very small festival in the south of France.
Yeah, tiny thing.
Yes, you can. How do you think Cambridge compares to Cannes? Obviously, they both begin with the letter C to keep this theme of we can identify how to spell words.
Well, Cannes is a very much an industry-based festival. It's not really about screening films to the public. So immediately it feels a lot more like a work environment in that sort of sense. Away from the glamour of the red carpet, it's tough. It can be a tough festival, and not particularly. There's some good parts about it, don't get me wrong. But
Rosie.
it's not.
That's Rosie, take one's editor.
And member of ReelWomen as well.
Yeah.
So it's okay, she's allowed to interrupt.
But it's not a particularly personal festival. Whereas Cambridge is the complete opposite in that way. I think the fact that we very much are about showing films to the public. The fact that you can sit up in the bar and chat with filmmakers after screenings makes for a pretty special atmosphere that you wouldn't get at an event like Cannes, because you'd be kept well away from the talent.
I found Cannes, for the programmers, you could see them up on the red carpet, but you couldn't get near them. Edinburgh, they had a lovely Meet the Programmers event where they were all by a table and you were in the audience, but they were very busy. And then Cambridge seems to be like, I'm going to go grab a pint in the bar. Oh, there's James Mackay, he's having a drink. Let's have a pint with the programmer. So that's to me like, how close can you can be like this at Cambridge?
Exactly.
In people's personal space. Cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us on day 8 of the Edge Film Festival. I hope the next 2 days go well. And if anyone offers to cut your hair, make sure, unlike mine, they cut it in the right way and not like a cat cesarean. There you go. It's all good. Oh. Okay, so over and out. Max, you want to go to floor 10? No.